Alright, today we're going to replace the heater core in the 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee. First thing we're going to do is remove the battery terminals, unhook the battery, and I'll probably remove that battery just to get it out of the way. Alright, we're going to remove the coolant tank to have more clearance.
Little tab on top, you push it down and pull it off. This took a 10mm socket. Got two of them over here.
Alright, we're going to move this out of the way.
Got one screw here and one up here. No need to unhook it. I think it'll just lay out of the way. A little ground right here stopping it from moving out. Loosen it just to twist it down some. And the battery box is in my way, but maybe we can work around that.
And where we can, we're putting the bolts back in there where they come off and the nuts. We're going to set some of these wiring harnesses out of the way. Alright, fold all them back out of the way. Might have to go under it, over it. Now we're going to remove the battery box to get it out of the way.
Got to push in on these toward the box here. And got one more screw underneath there for the battery box. Having to loosen this wiring harness here just to get this fuse box up out of the way more to get the battery up. Box out. There's another one here. Going to make me take it all the way out, is it?
Yeah, take all the nuts off. And there's one more down there.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and put it back on.
Okay. Alright. Now we're going to unbolt the dryer right here. After you get your refrigerant removed, now we're going to take off the AC lines. Alright, we got to remove this stud where we get our torque wrench in there to the other. Now we're going to get our hoses off that somebody has already bypassed. Alright. Top one down. They have pushed the top clamp that goes up here on the front of the hose all the way down there to the bottom for some reason. And we're having a little trouble getting that off. They got the thing upside down. Okay, after 15 minutes we got that turned around. One blood blister smashed the holy out of my finger.
Ah, there it comes.
Alright. Now we want to remove the step plate.
These pretty much just pull straight up. They got a little tabs in them here.
Next we're going to remove these.
Thin little screwdriver to get you up in them. Put up in there with little tabs again.
Next we got to pull these up. Next we want to take off the side.
Gonna need a little old shorty screwdriver. Philip. Take this dash out there. You see that rubber there that piece is hitting on? There is a trough right there. Still for a second. There's a trough right there behind it that will slip through, the little tab will, if you remove the rubber. So you have to push the rubber out of the way. There's a little piece of rubber. And one more piece of rubber over here on the left side. There it is, and with them two out, there went the dash out.
Antenna.
Let's see, this bottom one here?
Yep.
And not the top one. Alright, switch off to an extension for this piece, this one here.
And we got one right here.
Alright, got two screws here in the very bottom of the center console. They're short screws, and I think I'll leave them in there.
Take out your center cup holder.
Missing one screw in there, but there should have been two. Let me see that regular P2 screwdriver. Never mind.
Alright, let's remove the back ashtray and cup holders. We got two screws down in here.
Three more Phillip head screws.
Put your key in, put this in neutral. Get that down there. Alright, remove this tray.
And two more little screws hiding under there. Get your emergency brake up. Maybe if I get down past there. And there goes the center console.
The ashtray is broke, so we're going to go ahead and take it on out. We'll mark where the plugs go.
Magic marker.
Now, if anybody can read Jim's writing, we'll be okay.
That means you're all screwed now.
See that little clip to get it pressed down? There you go. All right, now we got to remove this. driver's side. Like somebody put a Phillip head in. Gotta unplug your wire over here. Now we gotta get this bottom panel out.
And one Phillip head over here. Next, the bottom of the column. I see what it is. It's a screwdriver, Phillip head. Yeah, Phillip head.
Closer view of what's going on.
Got a little tab right here, this little bump you gotta press in. It's from the back as well. And you got one more here that goes to this immobilizer.
Alright, now we're going to take this brace out here. We're gonna put our screws back in there. We gotta remember this wiring harness goes up above that brace when we put the brace back in.
Alright, got one bolt directly back in there. You can just see it, maybe through the hole. Got another one hiding behind this wiring harness. And now they all need to be removed.
Slide out of the way. Fuse cover. It's moving. There you go.
Jeez, they made that very strong. I was thinking I was going to break it. Now I can get around over here.
We're having trouble getting that socket loose. Right there. So we're going to take this top cover off so we can see better. There we go.
This one here, you had to push this in as you pulled it out. Okay, to get this one out here, put your key in the ignition, turn it, and it will slide right out.
Make sure your steering wheel is straight. Your tires are straight. Now we got to take this bolt out down here that's holding that onto the universal. Okay, now we got 4 of these to remove. 1, 2, 2 more on the other side. Get it off them studs and it should pull straight out, remember? There we go. Alright, we're going to remove these 2. There's no way we can get them confused, but we'll mark them anyway.
Got a little push tab on the bottom of it that you have to push up. Same way with that one.
We may not need to remove the bottom one, but we'll remove it just because we're here with the wrench. Next we're going to remove the trim across here.
It's in tabs.
Now we got 4 bolts up here. You may not have to pull this spiometer out and the gauges, but we're going to, so we can have a good look-see. Now we got to take the seat belt loose. A lot of people don't know what that's for. That's for gremlins.
13 millimeter here.
We'll go ahead while we got the ratchet and take this other one loose. Now we're going to unbolt this airbags. Unplug it. I would take them bolts out of the way. There you go.